if you said division, come on, any day now, really, any day. Division, you were correct. We don't have a greatest common factor. Factored by group, we do have 4 terms, but if you look at them, well, they don't look like they're pairs with things in common. Like the x cubed plus 2x squared doesn't look like it has much in common with the 11x minus 12 pair. Right? And changing the order isn't going to make things any better. Right? So factor by grouping, they just don't have things in common. So that doesn't look very promising. I mean, you could try it, and if it doesn't work and it won't work, then okay, you try something else. And you can't use substitution because you have too many terms, and you need 3 terms, and the exponents have to be doubles. So the only one we can really use is division. All right, so now let's do a rational root test. All right, so we take the factors of the constant divided by, I really wish I could see my letters as I'm writing them. My pen is moving way faster than these letters are coming up. The factors of the leading coefficient. There we go. All right, so our constant is -12. Our leading coefficient is 1. All right, so we have our possible solutions. The factors of 12 are plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 6. Can we squeeze the very last one in? Maybe. Plus or minus 12. It fits. And if we divide those all by plus or minus 1, they're not going to change at all. Right? And because our leading coefficient only has one factor, 1. Well, 1 and -1. So that means we have these ones to try. Actually, I'll just write the way it is. Plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 4, plus or minus 6, plus or minus 12. Man, that took a while. There we go. Whoops. That's where I was erasing with the pen in my hand. Plus or minus 1. All right, so now we have to pick one to choose. There we go. If one of them doesn't work out, I'm just going to erase it, or maybe I'll keep it up until I run out of space, and then I'll erase it. And I'm just going to pick one, right? And we'll see how it goes, right? Not even looking at any solution here. Don't remember what it is. All right, so I see I have 2 large negative numbers, well, relatively large negative numbers at the end. The -11 and the -12. If I pick something negative and it starts to get, it starts to be a little negative as I get to the -11, it's just going to get more negative. It's not going to cancel out the 11 and the 12. So I'm going to need a positive number at the end there to be able to cancel with an 11, a -11 and a -12. So I should probably choose a positive number, and maybe not something too small. 3 or 4. Let's try 3. Let's try positive 3. I don't want to choose anything too big, but I think I should choose a positive number. Let's see how that one works out. All right, so we'll bring down the 1. Oh, and notice no one's missing. Cube, square, x, constant. Everybody's good. We write the coefficients, and we're checking to see if 3 is a solution. So I bring down the first term. I'll bring down the 1. 1 times 3 is 3. We add, we get 5. 5 times 3 is 15. Ooh, well, I had a good idea. Add, we get 4. Oh, no, it's going to work out perfect. Okay, ooh. For a second there, I thought maybe I chose too large. 4 times 3 is 12. I don't know why I doubted myself. Of course I have it right. All right, so we have x squared plus 5x plus 4. All right, so we know one of our solutions is x equals 3. And now we can factor the rest. All right, so I don't know where my solution went to. I see green dots, but I don't see x equals 3. x equals 3. Let's wait for it to occur. And come on. Any day now. Have you ever seen such a slow board? Watch it come 3 times now. X equals 3. There it goes. Ah, finally. Now it'll probably appear a bunch of times. All right, so now let's factor the rest. 1 times 4 is 4. We need 2 numbers that multiply to give us 4. I had 2 lines in there. That multiply to give us 4, but add to give us our b term of 5. Well, that would be 4 and 1. All right, so we have x squared plus 4x are a group, plus x plus 4 is a group. We'll pull out the x, we have an x plus 4. Pull out 1, we have an x plus 4. And our factors are x plus 1, x plus 4. Now, interestingly, my reasoning was correct in choosing something positive with that my first number there, but something negative would have worked as well because my other 2 solutions are both negative. All right, so we have, oh, this should be equal to 0. So we have x plus 1 equals 0. So x is negative 1, and x plus 4 equals 0. X is negative 4. So it's a good thing I didn't bother to choose positive 1 or positive 4, because that wouldn't have worked out at all. The other 2 were negative. Come on, I want that to look like, actually look numbers. X equals negative 4. There we go. There's our 3 solutions. X equals 3, x equals 1, and x equals negative 4. Okay? And there we solved it. All right, let's try the next problem. I don't remember how many there are. There are not too many here. No more than 5, and we've already done 3. Maybe there's 4, or maybe there's 3. Let's see. We got 1 and 2. And that's it. All right, let's do our last 2 problems here. All right, so now which technique should I use? Factor greatest common factor, factor by grouping, division, substitution. What do you think? Come back to the next podcast and find out. Bye for now. Oh, and don't forget, submit your answer.